So a few weeks ago, we were talking all this. The noise was so loud about Jerry Jones, how he's the problem for the team. He messes, the team is bad. Mike McCarthy's play calling is terrible. Mike McCarthy needs to go. Everybody was done with the Cowboys. And now it has been proven that winning cures all. My wife went to the Houston Texans game. A lot of people were saying that the stadium was kind of empty. We beat the Washington Commanders. And the same people who seemed to say they were done with the Cowboys, people who were saying, flex the Cowboys off of the Thanksgiving game, flex the Cowboys off, people don't want to see the Cowboys and blah, blah, blah. They win one game. And look at what happened. This is with two backup quarterbacks. The Dallas Cowboys Thanksgiving victory on Fox earned 38.5 million viewers and projects to rank as the most watched NFL telecast this regular season on any network. You don't think the NFL needs the Dallas Cowboys? The game peaked at 41.3 million viewers from 6 to 6:15. Now, I'm saying this not about the popularity of the Cowboys. That's not what it is. So somebody said it's not because we want to watch the Cowboys and Giants. Could it be they was the only game on during the peak viewing? Nah, that's not it. Definitely America's team. I took a nap while it was on. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to tell you my problem. So does this change what Jerry Jones has done for almost 30 years? Does this change it? Does this change the fact that Jerry Jones won't do anything in free agency? Does this change the fact that Jerry Jones won't make no trades? Does this change the fact that Jerry Jones won't empower the coach, stays in his business? Does this change all the players he let go of from last year? Does this change what we were saying about Mike McCarthy, poor play calling, all these different things, how bad this team was? So you're telling me that 2 games is all it took, and really 1 game. But since we won that game, so you're telling me that all Jerry Jones needed to do was win 2 games, and now everything is all right. The cry went from fire Jerry Jones. Now the cry is we can win out. We might go to the playoffs. Now this defense is getting on track. This defense is humming. Cooper Rush. So you're telling me 2 wins changed everybody's mind like this? Now we got Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson, y'all might not have realized what Jimmy Johnson did. Jimmy Johnson says he wouldn't have paid Dak Prescott, which I've already shown. He wasn't saying that in September. He was talking about Dak's the man. Dak's not the problem, but now comes back and said he wouldn't have paid him, blah, blah, blah. But then the part that really got me is now all of a sudden, Mike McCarthy not the problem? So we telling me a fan base that was screaming that Mike McCarthy needs to be gone, I'm seeing people now who I know were saying he needs to be gone, and now they're saying, let Mike McCarthy stay. I like Mike McCarthy. I'm telling y'all, narratives are dangerous. Propaganda is dangerous. The Bible says that faith comes by hearing, hearing by the word of God in Romans 10:17. But I always teach people, you got to understand it's a compound sentence. Faith comes by hearing. And it just makes me wonder that when people hear the same thing over and over and over, y'all need to understand something. If you don't understand by what I just showed you, if you don't understand by this number right here, if you don't understand, the NFL needs the Dallas Cowboys. Shady McCoy said it. The league is not the same without the Dallas Cowboys winning and Dak Prescott playing, because we want to talk about of whether or not Dak can do it. So now they're manufacturing a new story. They're manufacturing a new story. The Dallas Cowboys are going to the playoffs. The playoffs. That's what the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, wait. They have a chance to go to the playoffs because they want to create this narrative. They want to create this story so you can latch on to it. But I learned something else from the Bible too. They build you up to tear you down. They build you up to tear you down. I'm just watching Micah Parsons, man. He's relishing. He's relishing in all of this. Oh, we coming. The problem, another issue I have with Micah is that he loves the media. That's why he's defending his podcast. He loves the media. He loves the attention. He loves all the talking. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. But you keep writing checks, and somebody gonna have to cash them. And you said we coming. So what happens if you lose to the Bengals? What happens if you lose to the Panthers? What happens if you lose to the Bucks? Are you still coming? Because these same folk who lifting you up, these same folk, it's amazing. These folk who were complaining about Jerry Jones, complaining about Mike McCarthy, complaining about this team. They're doing all this complaining, and 2 wins is all it took. Why? I know why it took it for the networks. They need the Dallas Cowboys. No one cares. I said this before the game. Do y'all know the NFL ratings are down? The NFL ratings are down. And I keep wondering, what is the significant thing that happened in the NFL this year? Could it be Dak Prescott getting hurt? And if you don't realize it, so many people during the 2023 season, the 2022 season, those seasons, you can even go further back, 2022, 2023. Guess who is the headline? Every Monday you wake up, every Tuesday you wake up, if it's a Monday night game, every Friday you wake up, if it's a Friday night game, it's what Dak Prescott either didn't do or what Dak Prescott did. I was laughing. They even had a story talking about Dak Prescott and his water drinking habits. Dak Prescott is the Al Pacino of this league. He's the Scarface of this league. This league needs a bad guy. It's Dak Prescott. I don't know if y'all realize this. This league needs a bad guy. And they've chosen Dak Prescott. While the Cowboys are America's team, Dak Prescott is the face of that team. But he's also the bad guy of that team. He's the bad guy of the league. He's the only quarterback that anyone will allow you to talk about the way they talk about Dak Prescott. It needs to be studied. And I'm just laughing. It's insane to me that 2 wins, one against a terrible Giants team, and everything we said about the Cowboys, have we forgotten how we got throttled by the Saints? How we got throttled in the first 3 quarters by the Baltimore Ravens? How we got embarrassed by the Detroit Lions? How we gave away a game against San Francisco? How we gave a game away against the Falcons? How we got beat by the Houston Texans? Have we forgot all of this? That Mike McCarthy refused to run the ball, and then he gets to the last 2 games. And now we're saying keep Mike McCarthy. He's not a bad coach. He's a Super Bowl winning coach. Troy Aikman has changed his tune on him. It's amazing how this coach and his quarterback, who's both tied to the Dallas Cowboys, it's strange to me how Troy Aikman is saying during the broadcast that Mike McCarthy is a great coach. Wasn't saying that before the Washington broadcast. Then Jimmy comes out, starts talking bad about Dak Prescott and starts talking about it. Why change coaches? Mike McCarthy's not the problem. And then even before that, Jerry Jones is asked, is it crazy to say that you could re-sign Mike McCarthy? And Jerry Jones says it's not out of the question. All this because of a win? That's the problem with this franchise. That's the problem. I don't know of any other franchise that literally every time we win, what team in their right mind would be talking about playoffs? Playoffs? I'm with you, Troy Dudley. Playoffs? Who jumps to that conclusion? You want to know why people hate us? You want to know why people hate us? It's like we get delusional, and we don't realize we are a reflection of this team. And I say we because I'm a fan. I'm not like this, but we are a reflection of this team. We're just like them. We're entitled. We're the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, do you know we had Roger Staubach, we had Tom Landry, we won in the 70s. We went 14 years, and then we won with Jimmy Johnson and Troy Aikman and the super team, and we're the Dallas Cowboys, and now we should still be winning like we won with Jimmy when we won with Troy. And then when I put it in context over the last couple of days and talked about a non-salary cap era, Hall of Famers all around Troy Aikman, Herschel Walker trade, we did something that is improbable and will never be repeated. They got 53 picks off of this, 53 players off of the Herschel Walker trade, a non-salary cap era. We had Deion Sanders, Charles Haley. And we think we're so entitled, like we're supposed to be winning Super Bowls. When the reality is, our owner showed us who he is. He wanted to win at all costs, to get this team back on the map, work out TV deals for the NFL, got the NFL way more popular, and then resorted to destroying the team from 94 to 2024. And yeah, they won a Super Bowl in 1995 with Barry Switzer basically standing on the sideline, chewing gum. The team was so good that Jimmy had put together. The coaching staff was so good that Jimmy had put together. It was on autopilot. They slipped in 94, got Deion Sanders in 95, came back, won with Deion Sanders. and has been downhill ever since 94. And here we are again. Everybody was saying, this is the year we got to stand up against Jerry Jones. We got to let him know. We got to hit him in the pocket. We got to make sure that Jerry Jones hears us speak. I mean, I saw stuff like fire Jerry Jones. We're going to be at the game with signs and we're going to scream loud. We're going to say fire Jerry Jones and we're going to make our point to Jerry Jones, because the only way we make our point, we got to hit him in the pocket. We got to make him hear our voice. And they win one game. Where are the torches and pitchforks, y'all? Because everybody said we were going to kill Frankenstein. Where are the pitchforks? Where are the torches? Where are the signs? Where's all the complaints? Where's everybody saying that Jerry Jones destroyed this team? Where are all those people at right now? Just wonder. Just wonder if some of them were the 41 million at the peak between 6 and 615. I wonder if some of those people were the 38.5 million people. Not to mention, I mean, the stadium looked pretty packed to me. Didn't look like the Houston Texans game for sure. We go beat the Commanders, everybody packed back into the stadium on Thanksgiving. I'm going to let you know. This is why Jerry Jones is going to continue his foolishness. Because Jerry Jones knows his fans. He knows the haters. And Jerry Jones just ropes people right back in the moment they say they're out.